as hateful individuals, we have a tendency to focus our hatred on specific groups of people through notions of sexism, racism, class divide, whatever. And we know these things are wrong, but we're wanting to do them anyway. And this sort of relates to a flaw in absolutely everyone that I wanted to focus on today. It's our limitation as sentient beings to understand fully and know everything. Now, naturally, as intelligent sentient beings, we compensate for this via specialization. Our little specialist subjects, our fields of interest. People know about modern art, they know about classical art, they know about quantum physics and French literature in the 1800s and all that stuff, which we have in our overall sum of human knowledge, but as individuals we only have these tiny little pockets. For all the subjects that we don't understand, that we don't know anything about, we have this tendency to justify not knowing anything about them. This is one of our most horrible and destructive tendencies as human beings, and one of the strongest justifications for misanthropy itself. We justify not knowing about something by finding stupid, ignorant, misinformed, ridiculous reasons why we wouldn't want to know anything about it. People make these claims, all of which sound familiar to you. They say mathematics is boring, poetry is pretentious, fashion is shallow, modern art is meaningless, filmmaking is easy, and the list goes on. I'm sure that at least one of those, you hear it and it makes you kind of angry, because you're interested in one of those things, you know a lot about them, you're actually quite good at it, that's where your skill set lies, that is your specialist subject. If you were going to go on Mastermind, then maybe you would go on Mastermind with one of those subjects, or a subset of one of those subjects, which is brilliant. But you are still wanting to make those statements about the other areas, because you don't know anything about them, so you declare these bigoted, I guess, statements, and close yourself off from them, and in doing so, anger other people. So this is a tendency that all human beings have, and as such, it's a destructive behaviour that all human beings have experienced. We've all been at the brunt of it, but we all continue it. It's a strange behaviour amongst people that we know what it's like to have our interests and our passions shunned by ignorance, yet we continue to do it to other people. That's a way that all people suck. I don't know if there's a way to combat this, but I think it's worth at least acknowledging it. So I'm going to ask for some comments. I know. I'm going to ask for comments anyway. If you could say what your specialist subject is, and what other people say in order to dismiss it, that would be brilliant. And extra points if you have some really obscure interest that you know loads about. And also comment about what subjects do you not know about. What subjects do you dismiss and make these ridiculous statements about, which, when you think about it, you realise that they come down to your own ignorance.